Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. So, this is Martika, and I am back as I promised I would be. If you just finished watching my Let's So Blue 2025 challenge video where I was giving you all of the rules and everything that's happening with this year's challenge for diabetes awareness. Well, I did mention in that video that I would come with another video and give you just some ideas, okay? Sometimes I know when we want to join a challenge or when we want to do something, we kind of get stuck a little bit. So I wanted to do this a little different because, as you know, when you have a pattern, there's always usually like a model, and you kind of look at what that model is wearing, and it could be very flattering. You might like the color and things like that. And I'm just using this one as an example. And it's a lot of different things that can draw you to a pattern. So since this is the Let's So Blue challenge, I wanted to pull some patterns where blue was the highlighted color of that pattern. Now, you can sew any pattern you want to. Of course, it just has to be blue for the challenge. Or if you just like the color blue and you're not participating in the challenge, this might give you some ideas. So that is what I took it from. So I'm just using this as an example. However, there is a blue cardigan there in one of the views. And so that's a great idea. A great cardigan is always wonderful to be able to sew up for any occasion. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with these ideas. And these are older patterns. None of these are very new patterns. So 9 times out of 10, something that I show you probably have. And remember, this is not law. This is just ideas to get your wheel spinning. So the first one that caught my eye when I was going through my stash was this wardrobe pattern. And this is Butterick 6933. You have, of course, this beautiful, we like a powder blue, fabric there, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I love the skirt, the printed skirt that they put with this. Of course, you have the top as well, the jacket. I mean, you could do one of these pieces or you could do all of these pieces. The choice is totally yours. But I just think that this is a fabulous pattern. I'm not going to go through all of the details because I just want to give you some ideas on how, some of these things would look in blue, because maybe you just grabbed the pattern and you wasn't really paying attention to the color itself. But that's just an idea. Another one, if you didn't think about it, you could do denim. You guys, denim is blue, okay? So you could totally use denim. And look at these jeans in 3 different shades of blue. If you have this pattern, this is really a beautiful, beautiful pattern. And just the lines in it, the everything that puts these pants together is absolutely amazing. So don't forget, you can use denim. You can mix and match your blues, just like what has been done here with these jeans. So that's another idea for you. Another one, I pulled this one because I was thinking of, the holidays coming up. Maybe you're going to a job party or some type of holiday party where you want to sew something up, but you want it to be simple. Maybe you could sew a top and then just put them with some slacks or something like that. But I love that powder blue or periwinkle blue, we can call it as well. This is just a beautiful blouse, with the one shoulder off. It makes it more of a formal look. Depending on what pants you put it with, you can even put this with a beautiful skirt. However, with this fabric in blue, and you can see every detail in there, I just thought that this was a gorgeous pattern. So another one, and also thinking about, what season it is right now, it's a little cooler outside, is Butterick 6909. And of course, the model is wearing this wrap type top in blue. And I just think that this is really gorgeous. Looks like a pretty easy to sew pattern. And I'm pretty sure I have not done this one, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy. Yes, it actually says that it's easy to sew there. So looking at it, I thought that it would be. But yeah, this is a beautiful blue knit. And check your closets, check your fabric stash, see if you have some knit in there that might work for this if you have this pattern. But just the details in this top is really, really gorgeous. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. This one is an oldie but goodie. Now, some of these patterns may be out of print, and if they are, and you see something you want, my go-to is eBay first if I am looking for an out of print pattern, and then you may go to Etsy or somewhere like that. But I do know that this one is out of print, but I love this pattern. I can honestly say I have not made it yet, but I love every piece of this pattern. So I really, really need to make it up this fall because this is one of those pieces where you can mix and match a whole lot of stuff in here. But as you can see, there's like a few different shades of blue going on in here. And I think that this just really brings it out. You have like your shorter pants. This will look cute like with some little booties that you could wear with that, and or you could even wear like knee boots with it as well. You have your little duster there or your long cardigan, whatever you want to call it. You have your high-low type top there, and then you have your knit, what's called a dress, but it could also be a long top as well, just a shorter one. So yeah, this one is a great pattern, a nice little wardrobe pattern that you can choose to make one pieces, two pieces, or all the pieces. The choice is yours. And the next pattern up is one of my favorite patterns. So comfy. And I'm looking at this view right here. Of course, this is Simplicity 9337. You guys, this pattern is so easy to sew. Not only is it easy, but it's very, very quick and very comfortable. As you can see, the fit all together. So if you were thinking about maybe some loungewear or something, you could definitely put together something like this in any shade of blue that you choose to. So really, really cute pattern. It's a little chilly, so if you rather have the longer sleeve, you can definitely do that, as you can see. This one is definitely an oldie, okay? I have made one of the pieces on here, and as you can see, it has been worn, bless his heart. But this is a Mimi G style pattern, and this is 1167, years and years and years old, but an amazing pattern. It's gotten stained up. I must have gotten it wet or something, but when I saw this, I said, oh yeah, I gotta pull this one. And I have actually made that top, and it is really the probably most comfortable fitting knit top that I have that you can layer like under a blazer or wear with different things. I really need to make some more because that top is very, very comfortable to wear. But as you can see, you have, several different pieces that you can put together. You have a blazer. She has this like in two different blues on here. You have your shorts, you have your pants, and then of course you have that knit top. This pattern does pretty much include all of that. So you have some options there that you can work with. As far as getting this pattern, if you do not have it, the one place that I can think of that might have it is if your Walmart has a fabric section in it that also has patterns. I know that their Simplicity book carries a lot of the older Mimi G patterns. If you don't have that, then of course check eBay and see if you can grab that if this is something that you're looking for. Now you're also going to have to know, what your sewing level is, whether you are a beginner, whether you are average, or whether you are advanced. So definitely weigh it on your sewing level. The next one, I have definitely made this. It is a very easy top to put together. I made the pants as well. And this one is a nice one. It's another Mimi G Simplicity 9636. You can make matching pants if you want, or you could just make the top. And I have even saw where Mimi G took this one and lengthened it into like a maxi dress. And that was really cute as well. So also think about some simple pattern hacking, if you wanted to. So yeah, definitely take a look at that one if you don't have it. This one here is another like a casual set, you know, a jogger. I saw him in the blue. Maybe you're making something for your husband or your brother or your son. I don't know, or even for yourself, but this two-piece set is definitely a plus in blue. And I like how they kind of broke up the color with the colored long sleeve top, but you could also just do the long sleeve pullover as well, but definitely a simple pattern to sew. And then this one here, this particular one, it is a Vogue 1941. And this one is an easy to sew pattern. I have not sewn it, but it is labeled easy, but it's this beautiful skirt. And then as you can see, this skirt, of course, has other colors. Remember, you can use a fabric with other colors, but the main color dominating has to be blue. It has to be blue. So yeah, this one is a great pattern if you are looking to make some skirts, you know, a really nice skirt, maybe for an event coming up or something. But yeah, this is really cute. I love the one sleeve off of the top, and then I love the two shoulders there as well. You don't have the top in this pattern because this is for the skirt, but that gives you an idea of how you can style this skirt. Okay. And then I have a couple of more to show you, give you some great ideas. Like I said, denim. Denim is blue, you know, a simple button down dress. There's plenty of patterns out there for button down dresses, but just remember that denim is definitely useful because it is blue. So if you want to use that for the Let's Sew Blue Challenge, or you just in love with the color blue, don't forget your denim. So a really, really cute dress. You could even lengthen this dress if you wanted to. For cooler weather, you can do the long sleeves, you know, wear some boots with it, throw some tennis shoes on with it. Really, really cute dress. And last but not least, this dress right here, this is Simplicity 9011. And I apologize. I just realized I probably haven't given you all of the pattern numbers to all of them, but you can definitely see them in the video. So just pause it and write down the number if I didn't give you the number to all of them. But this is an easy to sew. As you can see, this is knit. Once again, we're back with the knit. Definitely, you know, a loose fitting maxi dress, this rib knit, just gorgeous, gorgeous in this blue. So yeah, we are gonna have a lot of fun. You know, with the blues, you have different lengths that you can do this with. You have different sleeve variations that you could do this one with as well. So like I said, easy to sew if you're looking for easy, or, you know, I've given you some ideas for some more advanced things if you are looking for that as well. So as promised, I told you that I would pop in here and give you some ideas, and that's what I have done. So if you, even if you're not choosing any of these patterns, they're not locked in. You can do what you want. And like I said, you could even do, you know, handbag or whatever you enjoy sewing. But I just wanted to show you some ideas from the garment side, you know, with some patterns that highlighted blue as the main color, just to get you going. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if I showed any that you forgot you have and that you might think about sewing up, or some that you're going to get. Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, I will let you get to sewing, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great one, you guys. Bye-bye.